Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on good old Satisfactory, ready for another day. Back on a modded playthrough. And if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download it and install mods for yourself. Yes. Okay, so a couple of things. First off, I would like to just kind of show you this animation first before we get into that. I love watching the particle accelerator. We're making nuclear pasta. Uh, Currently, that's what we started making last time. And getting ready to pop out another one. I love this thing, man. It's so good. And it's going to pop out another one any second. But anyway, uh, I'd like to wish you guys a Merry Ficsmas for those Satisfactory players out there, and for those who don't play it, it's fine. Wish you a Merry Ficsmas, a Happy Holidays, a Merry Christmas, if you will. Hopefully, you're all having yourselves a great one. It's been a very exhausting month, but it's also been fun. Definitely have enjoyed it and whatnot. And yeah, hopefully we will continue to another year because next year will be a year. Um, It'll be a full year, over a full year since we started putting out gaming videos. So very, very, happy that it's gone as far as it has. There goes the nuclear pasta again. Hey, look, there goes one. Anyway, anyway, but yeah. So, all right, over at our beautiful Ficsmas factory. It's not beautiful yet. I'm getting there though. I have done a few little modifications. Spent a little bit of time building on it. Didn't have very much time. I spent most of my time actually collecting gifts and stuff like that for this episode, which then went and got used up by the red and blue baubles, of course. Which, as you can see here, is still using up them gifts. They're almost gone completely, unfortunately, out of that box. I'm trying to get the system to back up, but I didn't realize it would take so many thousands of presents to do that. It's taking so damn many. Uh, at least the blue baubles are backed up and they're just being made right now. Of course, they got to stack up in the machines too, with the way I got it set up right now. But the red ones are the ones that are the troublemakers because the red ones or the blue ones make twice as fast as the red ones do. Um, Actually, not twice. Well, technically, twice as fast because they makes two. The red baubles only make one. By the way, I call those baubles. They're red ornaments and blue ornaments, if you will. But I just call them baubles. Okay. But yeah, this is so yeah, pretty much where we left off. Whoops. Is the Ficsmas ornament bundles. We had done that last time, and yeah, I'd like to extend an apology for last episode. Last episode was not my finest hour. I was definitely super exhausted, um, and stuff like that, and I had tons of stuff to do um, for the holidays and whatnot, and it was a mess, and I was a mess. So hopefully you're not too mad at me for that. But it does look like the ornament bundles have finished making, and so has the iron and copper. So I'm guessing we're just waiting for stuff to stack up then. Um, so I guess as well, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get on into this episode. But you know, I will be exhausted for you guys. I do like creating content. It's been a lot of fun, definitely this past year. Especially we have grown so much within a year. It's pretty great. I mean, where other people would say, "Oh, you had a failure of a year because you didn't get up to 1,000 subscribers or whatever," and I'm just like, "Yeah, well, I'm happy with what I have, and I always will be happy with what I have." Um, gaining subscribers and stuff. It's just like, awesome, we gained more subscribers. Let's freaking go. Um, but I'm not gonna go, oh, just not gaining subscribers fast enough. I'm not that type of person. And I'm very thankful for every single one of my subscribers that I have, and the ones I continue to gain into the future as well. I'm very happy for those. So, um, yeah, that's just how how I've always been. But anyway, enough talk about me. Let's get into this Ficsmas factory that we've been building. So we got red baubles, we got blue baubles, we've got iron and copper baubles, and then we've got the bauble bundle, or the Ficsmas ornament bundle, if you will. I guess the next step is going to be tree branches, because tree branches plus the ornament bundles makes the Ficsmas. They make the Ficsmas decorations, I believe. We actually looked that up just real quick. Not that. Yeah, Ficsmas decorations. Yep, they take baubles and they take tree branches. So the next logical step is to make those. And then those go into the Wonder Star. Plus, we've got to have the candy cane machines, and we got to have all the other machines. But we're trying to build the big factories first, and then I'm hoping, because the Wonder Star, we only need 2 assemblers for that, I believe. Because I believe when you max it out, it's 2.5. Because it goes 5, and then you double that, that's 1. Or is it 1.5? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a very small amount of machines, so I'm trying to get all the massive amount of machines out of the way first. These assemblers are very, very big, so yeah. We needed 8.2 or 8.4, something like that, and we've got 8 fully overclocked. This covers us, though, still, because the only reason we needed 8.2 or 8.4 or whatever it was because I had wanted a full machine just dedicated to making the ornament, the stuff. So, because eventually I'm going to put smart splitters on all these lines, and I'm going to send them back downstairs to a mall, essentially, to a line of crates, so that we can collect that and we can decorate and stuff like that too. So that is the plan. Okay, so our next logical step, like I said, is the tree branches. So let's head on over. I have it ready. Let's head on over to Satisfactory Calculator. So yep, this is Satisfactory Calculator. Link to Satisfactory Calculator down in the description below, should you wish to check it out. Also, be on the lookout today, or tomorrow actually, it would be for me. But yeah, be on the lookout tomorrow, I guess, for when I record, or when my recording goes up for the stream that I'm going to be doing with a streamer. So I'm kind of pressed on time here as well. I need to get this recording done before that. So I'm a little bit pressed on time, but that's okay. We'll get her done. We always do. Eventually. It might take forever, but eventually. But anyway, like I said, link to this website down in the description below, should you wish to use Satisfactory Calculator for yourself. It's a very, very handy tool. You just, for your outputs, you just put items, the numbers here. These are just per minute, how many you want to make per minute. It is handy to know how much a machine can make per minute, because then you can put it in here. Because you just start out with 1 per minute, and that will be like, for most machines, that's going to be like 0.1 or 0.2 or maybe even 0.4 of a machine. And then it gives you the numbers of the machines. Because this is the simplified, whatever. It is the simple view. Still can't English, can I? Even after getting 4.5 hours of sleep, I still can't English correctly. Let's see. So we've got, there we go, tree branches right here. 25 constructors making tree branches now. People are like, that's a lot. I am going to be overclocking, so don't worry about that. 225 250. So then we head back over to the game. Okay, there we are. Let me put down a constructor. I don't remember the number that we had yesterday, so we're just going to have to do the math again. Tree branches, we overclock it, which makes 25, so 250. 250 divided by 25, which is 10. Okay, I should have just worked that out. I don't know why. I can't math today. So 10 constructors making tree branches, which is a pretty easy feat, because we could just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along this side. So like this here. Now we could put them side by side, but I kind of want to give them some space. So 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have to put them side by side if they're gonna fit. That's fine. They can face through each other just a little bit. Yeah, just like that. Haven't drank enough coffee yet. I put this on the wrong side. I'm actually going to move it in a little bit too, so we get more room. I might even move it. See, I want it there, but I want it to be maybe there, because these are going to be back to back, of course. And there. Let's see. Then logistics. 9 splitter. Let's see, can we get these any closer together? Because the more compact I go, the easier things are going to be for me. Oh, sweet. Okay. There we go. Because we are starting to run out of room, as you can see. The tree branches I was going to put over there, but the merger right there has that's the merger going this way for the Ficsmas decoration. So we're just not going to put it there. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. I'm out of wire. Do I have any, cable. Do I have any cable on my train? Probably not. That's one of the things, is I never had cable on this train. On my construction train. Concrete for sure. But yeah, no cable. Alright, then. I guess time to go back to the city. I might catch a ride. Well, there goes my ride. Probably don't want to ride on that train anyway. It's a little, it's looking a little green from all that radiation. It's okay, we'll just slide on over and grab some more cable. I usually grab like 3 or 4 stacks, so I'd never need cable. Always. Alright. Back on over here. It's almost daytime too. Sun's going down. Give me power! Power, 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 power. Give me power! I like this. It looks like there's something inside there. Looks pretty cool. Alright. So, back inside of here. Yes. Okay then. This episode might be slightly shorter than normal. I am very quickly running out of time here for this recording. And no, I don't do record a bit of it today, record a bit of it tomorrow. and then edit it together. No, we don't do that here. We record it all on the same day, all in the same time, and then I do my stuff that I want to do to it if I want to do anything. You know, I tell you though, you know, my Christmas, you know, everybody's always just like, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? It's like, you can't afford what I want for Christmas. I can't afford it. You probably can't afford it. Is that freaking Moavi video editor that I got on my wish list on Steam. I tell you. That thing, I really want that thing so bad, because that would be a huge, huge step up in production for the channel. Maybe I'm not ready for that yet, because I don't know how to edit properly. Like actually edit. You know, all these other YouTubers, they got like mad editing skills. You know, really good. They've been at the game for a long time. More likely, they went to school for it at some point. Does that have a belt inside there? No. There we go. They went to school for it at some point, or had some kind of computer technology class that allowed them to, you know, get used to using an editor and stuff like that. Me, I don't have any such experience. The only experience I have with using a video editor is using a video editor. Funnily enough, it's like Blender. You know, you watch some YouTube videos, you download a free program off of the internet, and you learn yourself, basically. You watch some YouTube videos and such. That's about how it's been for Blender, especially. I cannot get my head around Blender. I've tried so many times to get my head around Blender, and I lack the necessary brain power to use that properly. The only thing I've been managing to do is editing the vertices and sculpting mode. I think is I've got that down pretty well. I don't have the full vertice mode completely down though, because that stuff does take a lot to learn. Should we go? Maybe we should go this way, or maybe no. We should go definitely. Hold on. Yeah, let's merge this the other way here on the backside. Like put it all in one belt. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of things to doing like vertices and stuff like that. That's just insane. And no, I haven't even gotten past making my own stuff yet. The way I learn on this type of stuff, like I did image editing programs, is by these are splitters, not mergers. I'm an idiot. Hold on. We know this to be true, but is by, you know, having somebody else's work and then messing with it. I get started using Blender when it came to modding The Sims 4, doing the clothing stuff. I download somebody else's clothing, and what I do is I put it in Blender and then I mess with it, and I try to learn based off that, because it's always good to have a project to mess with when you're trying to learn it yourself, to, you know, basically take somebody else's work and try to change it to what you want. Obviously, I'm not re-uploading or anything like that, so don't be like, oh, you better not upload that. Like, no, I'm not. No, I don't do that. I'm sorry. I don't even upload the stuff that I make when I do make stuff with Blender or with Sims 4 Studio and stuff like that. That's actually where I started learning the Blender and the and doing like learning how to do the 3D mapping and stuff like that with a 2D image. That's pretty hard to do, I tell you. As you guys know, I'm going off on another tangent here. That's not even related to Satisfactory. Talking about Sims 4 mods. Well, I love doing that though. It's fun. But yeah, doing that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun to do, but again, like I said, I'm never going to upload my own stuff because my stuff is crap. And half of my stuff is somebody else's work, just me modified it to what I like, or modifying. The most of the people's work has been actually, is it Maxis? Maxis that does the stuff for The Sims 4. I think it is Maxis, isn't it? I can't remember the company. I think it is Maxis though. That does the clothing and all the 3D modeling and stuff like that. Yeah, that worked out pretty well actually, right there. How's this gonna work out though? Okay, these should be higher. This one will be lower. The middle one will be lower. So, but yeah, Maxis, I believe, is the one that does all that. EA hired Maxis. I mean, EA's and Maxis have been together for a long time. The first time I heard of Maxis is Spore, way back in the day. I say way back in the day. That is a pretty long time ago. And everybody was always wanting them to do another. It's like, please, please, Maxis, make another Spore game. There you go off on another tangent, but that was one of them games that it was great in its own right, in a way. I'm not going to say it was an amazing game, because that's just simply not true. It was a good game-ish. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain my feelings on Spore because I have a mixed bag of feelings on it on that game. Yeah, we should pull through here, over this door, and then skip. There's so many pole stackers and crap in the way. It's that freaking mess. This is supposed to be a walkway too, where people walk between the factories. Oh, something I just learned recently, speaking of learning things, something I just learned recently was I just learned how to move blueprints between saves. I didn't know you could do that. Somebody told me you could move blueprints between saves, so I went and tried to test it out. I'm just like, there's got to be a way, right? Like, there's got to be some kind of blueprint save, like, because you can download them as files, right? So I'm just like, okay, well, it's got to be in the save games where the save games are. So I went to app data. If you don't know how to get to that, you just when you're editing your options with File Explorer, you click the little Show Hidden Items box, and that will pop up. And then you search for app data. What is it called? It's a percent sign or something like that. It's the percent symbol. Percent simple, app data, all one word, and then percent symbol to search for it. What I do is once I found the app data, what you can do is you can right click it and save it to quick search. That way, every time you open up File Explorer, it'll be there on the left. That's what I do, because I've done a lot of like save file stuff, so in the past. But anyway, yeah. So what you do is you go into that save file. It's app data, local, factory game, saves, and then inside the saves there'll be a blueprint folder. If you've created blueprints, that is, you have to have blueprints created, and then it's inside there. And then you go onto your other game and create a blueprint if you haven't already on the game you're trying to transfer to, because you need to the files have to be created. I actually had to look that up, but yeah, the file of the folder structure has to be created for blueprints in order for you to utilize that system by just copy and pasting the files over. See, I've done a lot of modding the old way years ago with like let's see, Skyrim. I've also done mods for other games and stuff like that. Skyrim being the most notable one. That's actually where Skyrim is actually the one I learned how to use mods, downloading them and transferring folders and files and all that stuff, and learning about file structure. And there's all kinds of crazy things within that. But yeah, like I said, Skyrim is where I learned it. Where should we connect this to? Should we connect this to like one of the corners or something? Yeah, we'll just connect it to like there. There you go. And then we need to make these all make Ficsmas trees, or Ficsmas wrenches, and then overclock this. Control C, and then we just Control V that on all these machines. But yeah, I've been doing that. The old way of modding before mod managers was you would download mods. This is one of the older ways. There's probably even older, I'm sure. But you download the mod and you get the file structure, the folder and file structure. And then what you do is you take those files and folders and you move them into the correct folders within the game's files and folders itself. You had to transfer all that. You'd have to split up the mod. You'd have to unpack it, so you get all these folders, and then you take this folder, you put it here. You take this folder, you put it here. You take this folder, these files, and you put them there. That kind of stuff. And you had to know, because if you put it in the wrong spot, your game would either not launch or would launch, and as soon as the mod went to be accessed, it would either be missing files and folders, because the way the mods work was they would recall to the different files within the mod, within the file structure, and it would, if you didn't put it in the right spot, it'd go to recall something and wouldn't be able to find it because it's not in the correct space, and then the game would crash. Or the game would, or the game would freeze, or it was pretty crazy. You had to know where everything went in order to do that. So, and not all the mod authors, only the select few mod authors actually put an instructional on their mod where to put all the folders. But once you learned kind of how the folder structure of the game actually worked and where to put stuff, it was actually pretty darn easy once you got a handle on that. But yeah, it was pretty insane. Or if you wanted to take that mod and you wanted to put the folders and files and stuff where you wanted them, you would then have to go into the mod and edit the file structure where it recalls, because it looks through a list, or it's hard to explain, but it looks through a line and then it says, okay, this line, there's where my file is, and then it's in all these subfolders. Let's go here, and then recall the file, and then bring it up when the mod needs to be accessed within the game. Again, hard to explain, but if you don't know, but it was pretty crazy. And then mod managers came out, like Nexus Mod Manager and stuff like that, and downloading files and folders from the Nexus, which actually was pretty darn easy. You just created a free account and then, hold on. I am needing to be making these branches. So let's grab this box here. We're not close enough. Yeah, it was quite a crazy time at that time. And then, yeah, once the mod managers and stuff, everything came out, everything got much easier. Not all mods could use the mod manager either, so you had to kind of split your focus between, okay, this mod can use the mod manager, and then this mod has to be inserted manually, and stuff like that. Or you had to, and then they came out with the key thing. I forget what that's called, that system, where you go to download a mod from Mod Manager, or from the Nexus, and they would automatically open up the mod manager and then automatically download the mod into your mod manager. That was pretty cool when that came out. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So it's even easier now, because before that it was you would download the mod and then unpack it, and then you would drag it into Nexus Mod Manager, or you would use Nexus Mod Manager to then install it, it would pull from it would pull the folder and put all the files and stuff where it needed it, and it actually put more work on the modders themselves because they had to make sure that the mod manager was putting everything where it was supposed to go. It's pretty funny. I'm only going to put one stack of presents in here. Yeah, that way it just gets to these machines start making the Ficsmas tree branches like they're supposed to. And then we can start making gift trees because that's the next step here. So what's our next factory? Our next factory is probably going to be the ornaments. 15 assemblers needed for the ornaments, the Ficsmas decoration, sorry. That might need to be its own, to be honest. Because if we pull an assembler, let's pull an assembler. So we need to be making 30 Ficsmas decorations. Okay. So we need to be making 30 of these a minute. Oops. So if we fully overclock this, that's 5. I can't do math right now. 30 divided by 5, that's 6. Okay, yeah, well, so we need 6 of these. No, actually, we can probably make that work. No, we can't though. We can't. There's not enough room. Because to put these, you need 1, 2, 3, 4 foundations at the very least in order to make that work. There's 4 here, but there's exactly 4. And how many did I say we needed? We needed 6. Oh no. And we're not going to be able to put 6 on a single line either, are we? I mean, if we stick it like this. Wait, is that hovering? That is. Oops. Let me grab an assembler. Locations. No. Production. There we go. Assembler. Sorry, I always forget what stuff is. I don't know why. But that's enough there. Yeah, the only problem is, yeah, we're not going to be able to fit it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're not going to be able to fit 6 here. We can fit 5. That's going to be 1 hole short, though. Damn it. There's just not enough room. And again, like I said, in order to put them back to back, we could put them front to front, and that still cause the same problem, though. It just would be slightly easier. So yeah, like I said, in order to even attempt this, you have to do it like this. Now that would be easy. Wait a minute. So 2, 4. Has an idea. So it'll be similar to what we've already done. Oof. That's real freaking close, man. I'd have to move them even closer together somehow. Ugh. Okay, so that's just not gonna work. There's not enough. There is enough room, kind of. But it's also annoying. like I said before. I have an idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Actually, it just might. If I do it this way. It just might work. Oh, they'd be so far apart, though. Man. Yeah, there'd be like one here and then... Yeah, we might have to do the Ficsmas tree branches, or tree branches, sorry, the decorations further along. That's the only thing I can think of. They'll have to be over there somewhere. What's the next biggest one that we need? Let's see. Probably the candy canes, right? Ficsmas decorations, the Wonder Star. Yeah, that's only a few machines. Candy cane, yeah, candy canes. The bow is only like we could do one constructor making bows and we'll be golden there. And then one constructor making snowballs, so we'll be golden there. 22.5 constructors for the candy canes. We need 112.5. So we need 12 and a half machines then. Yeah, 112.5 divided by 12.5. 9. Because they make, at least according to this, they make 12.5. Wait, do they? Hold on. Yeah. Uh-oh, what just happened? Everything working again? Okay, because I went to click this and something opened, and I don't know what just opened. Doesn't look like anything important. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, 12.5, okay. So that's 9 more machines, or 9 machines of these. So how can we split that up? We can do... Because we can't just do 5, because that ain't gonna equal up to 9. And we can't do 4. We'd have to do like 3, I guess. Well, we only need one machine making bows, right? So we could put bows at the end. Okay. Alright, so let's line them up then. 10 constructors, just like we normally would. Alright, how did the constructors go on this side? Alright, so the first hump was over the line there. Are they that far apart? Yes. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason I'm going to do the bows is because the bows not only need only one machine, which will be the end one here. So fully overclock it, 12.5. Which is what we needed. Yep. I mean, we don't need them for anything anyway, but... So yeah, is because they also share Ficsmas gifts. Ficsmas gifts is what we also need. So we can share inputs with the rest of these machines. Also need to check this belt because I'm going to throw a splitter on this incoming belt. So candy canes, 12.5, or yeah. So 112.5, and then we've also got 25 times this 250. Yeah, okay, one belt can handle all this then. That's good. Yeah, what you got to do is you got to just aim at the splitter and then just double click. It's so close the belt doesn't even expand. I would even go as far to say it probably contracts in there. Okay. So that one's set up for that. We'll just overclock this. Control C, Control V. We'll just Control V all of these except for that last one. Yeah, this one's going to be making bows. Which, being as that's the case, what I might do is I might just send this underneath immediately. We'll see. I'll leave it alone for now. Okay, and then we want mergers on the outside. You know what I should have done? Let's do it this way. This is what we'll do here. Just like this. Let's Control C that one. I'm gonna put it over here in the corner. Control V. And then still bows. Let's make sure this one got set to bows. It did. Alright. Candy canes. Yeah. Then Control C. Control V. There we go. Sweet. Alrighty then. So now we're just gonna connect these. Again, just don't move your mouse. Did I connect all these mergers? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So yeah, that way the when it's coming out, it's out in the corner there. So just kind of, all by itself, not getting in the way. See, the candy canes. Should we merge these? No, because then that's in the way. Now we'll merge them in front here. That way it works. Yep. That one's just gonna go straight into the ground with one of these. Okay. And actually, since I'm also running out of time, this video is not going to go out until that stream's already over. You can still check out the stream, though. Just go to DDG, there we go. Go to his channel. Or Dragon's channel, however you want to call him. um, and you know, look at the stream that we just done. Because yeah, this video is definitely going out afterwards. Because I'm not going to be able to upload and play on his game at the same time. I don't have enough internet for that. Um, so yeah, I'm going to have to upload this after that stream. But yeah, you definitely go check him out. If you want to find the channel, it's pretty easy. Just go to my main page there, and there'll be a friendly content creators section, and you'll see Drunken Dragons Gaming there with a little with the dragon there as the channel logo, and so that's where you can find him. And also you can find him when we do that stream. We'll be playing some Medieval Dynasty. I actually played a little bit. It was actually quite fun. Definitely enjoyed it. It definitely gave me Skyrim vibes for sure, because it's a quest, kind of a quest-based game a little bit, which was it was quite interesting. The only thing I don't understand is why they hired voice actors to do the voices, but they didn't hire those same voice actors to do the actual voice lines of the dialogue that when you're chatting to them. Like what? I've never seen that before. Or it's just like the idle chit chat that you hear in the game. It's like, oh yeah, the idle chit chat, you know, we'll give them voices, but we won't give the actual dialogue voices. Like, what were they thinking? I don't understand. Help me to understand, because I sure don't. Makes no sense to me. I mean, they do what they want. It's their game, but at the same time, what the hell? Okay, I think that'll look good there. And then we just connect this there. Now, we don't have to make the candy canes and everything else yet, so I'm not even going to worry about it right now. However, I will worry about putting supports for this splitter. There we go. And we'll put supports for these as well. Well, the animations are kind of broken, it looks like. At least we got plenty of tree branches, which is pretty good. But we got to keep the rest of our Ficsmas gifts and stuff like that too. Alright, so that's all connected. Very, very nice. And it's all powered as well. Okay, so this seems like a good place to stop. I know it's a bit early, but like I said, I was probably going to end this video a little bit early. Just because of the whatchamacallit, just because of the stream that I'm going to be a part of. You know, I got to go here pretty soon. Yeah, in about 20 minutes we're getting ready to start here. Again, like I said, if you want to check out that stream that I'm going to be a part of, out there on the main page of my channel, you can see a friendly content creators section just under videos. And if you just scroll down just a tiny bit, just scroll down a few ticks on your mouse, and you'll see it there. You'll definitely see it there, and that will, and then you can go over to his channel. So you can also find Stu as well on there, and quite a few others. We're all kind of, you know, in a little community and stuff like that. So it's quite fun to be a part of. A way, you know, we're not, because YouTube can be a lonely place for for some content creators. If you can't like get yourself into a group or anything like that, and you're all by yourself, it's a lot harder to grow your channel unless you go viral, of course. But we all know that's not going to happen to us. We're a video game channel. Video game channels don't really go viral unless you break the game constantly. If you unless you're constantly breaking games and just going absolutely insane, that's the only way you go viral, as far as I know. Anyway, it's the only way I've seen. Anyway, enough talk about that. That is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. As well. So, like I said, next time we'll start putting down some gift trees. Actually, I didn't say that, but now I have. Next time we'll focus on trying to get some of them gift trees and whatnot. Get them going so that we can just start making without having to worry about collecting presents anymore. So that'll be real nice. But that'll have to be next time. And anyway, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So I do hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye. Man, I freaking love the particle accelerator. Such a cool machine. Love it.